Plus detergent, a quality cleaning powder from Aspira.
Naija pipo, make una loud down, join the groove, make we vibe, make we ginger, make we take cool body. Wait oh, no be just any coke na coke we carry your name for body. Yes so, share a coke don land. Now you fit find nicknames, names of your party dem wey una don dey tey, your odogu, that's your soji guy, and your confirm OG. Na your vibe, na your coke, no dull yourself oh, every coke dey carry tori, make you find your own. Come yarn us, oya tell us, na who you go share coke with?
Neighbor, I beg you get change. I won't give customer.
I don't get to. Get First Money Merchant POS. Let customers pay with cards and never miss a sale. Don't let no change cost you sales. With First Money Merchant POS, enjoy fast payments, instant settlement, and secure transactions. Visit any First Bank branch or sign up on www.firstbanknigeria.com/get your POS to get yours today. First Bank, you first.
A good education isn't just about what you know, but who you become. At Now University of Nigeria, Abuja, we offer over 100 undergraduate and postgraduate programs designed to shape you into a changemaker the world needs. Apply now at nileuniversity.edu.ng or 0209-623-2188. Now University of Nigeria, beyond degree.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to...
That's right. For great quality and 100% natural goodness, Arisco Tomato Paste is your National Productivity Order of Merit Award-winning kitchen hero by the Federal Government of Nigeria. Cook like a champion. Buy and enjoy the new improved Arisco Tomato Paste, the taste of Niger, endorsed by an association of Nigerian private medical practitioners. So eat healthy to live longer. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
Better don't land Papa, JBS LOG showroom.
JBS Biela Nike Riteruru Marama, no Wemba Montundia, Nime JBS Emba Mont Mega Discount, Electronics, mobile furniture, mobile talkie sofa Bolezoro, Age Seprugiego, Egane Sepa Ego Macao, Okwego Bradimpa, Yawubua, na JBS, Kezoro LOG Ultra Modern High Definition Smart TV, Pure LED Smart TV, Soundbar Home Theater, Double Door Refrigerator, antique dining table, bed, talkie sofa, na electronics ndozo di iche ma furniture ndị na-eti n'ụlọ ma ndị na-eti n'office. Soro ibe gị gawa ugbu a ka esepụkwara gị ego mgbe a na-esepụrụ ibe gị na JBS Aluji Showroom Plaza International Headquarters nke dị na number 79 Abowere Road, Umungasị Aba, maọbụ na 1/2 Factory Road Aba, maọbụ na 151 Okigwe Road Aba, maọbụ ga kpọọ na phone 08064948587 maọbụ 08153145879. JBS Mbamut Mega Discount. Ochie dika mama na ihe banyere electronics, furniture na talkie sofa.
Now there you go get high quality electronics. I said now there you go get your talkie furniture.
There is no water, electricity is in politics. Women are marginalized.
As the democratic space gets broader and political activities become more intense, with many Nigerians angling for relevance and agitating for their voices to be heard, Magic 102.9 FM Aba has taken a giant leap by providing the needed platform that captures the essence of your individual, corporate, and most importantly, your political needs.
You see, the government is trying, but it's just this insecurity.
Yes, showcase your aspirations, opinions, and more as a politician, political party, government, community, organization, association, and more. Join Magic 102.9 FM Aba on People and Politics, Mondays to Fridays at 9 a.m. For inquiries and participation, please call 0903-282-3717. People and Politics, providing the alternative voice within the democratic space.
All right, good morning. Fresh from the weekend, we're back like we told you. Thank you for joining us on today's edition of People and Politics. My name is Ben Mwatu. Well, this morning we have some august visitors We have the representatives of Old Bende Progressive Union, OBPU. We have the DIG, Azubuko Joel Oda Esquire, MNI retired. He's the chairman, Old Bende Progressive Union, Abia South Zone. We also have Chief Jerry Yukalu Oshimiri. He's here alongside the PA to the member representing Aba North and Aba South Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Chief Alex Ikweche. We have Mr. Kalu Idika, and of course, the last but not the least, Honorable Enoch Okpai. They are here to talk about the grand civic reception for His Excellency Governor Alex Choma Oti, OFR. Of course, may I add, he's the Executive Governor of Abia State. Well, let me start by saying good morning to you, Chief Jerry Yukalu Oshimiri. Good morning, sir.
Thank you for having me today.
All right, retired DIG Oda. Good morning, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Kalu Idika, good morning.
Good morning, viewers. Nice having me here.
All right. Honorable Enoch Okpai, good morning.
Good morning, my brothers.
Okay, so in the next 1 hour, we'll get to talk about the grand civic reception put together by the Old Bende Progressive Union to honor His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Abia State. Now, let's start with the man in charge of mobilization and contacts. That's talking about Chief Oshimiri. Let's come to you, sir. What is the idea behind this grand civic reception?
Thank you. Well, Obende Progressive Union decided to do this in Judaism because of what we have seen His Excellency Alex Choma Oti OFR has done in Abia State and in Aba, where we are residing. The transformation is too high. Since he came in to the office, it was about 2 years and now, he has done wonders, roads, electrifying all over the place. Make things easier for our businesses to triumph. And this is why we decided to give him this civic reception in Aba here.
Okay. DIG Oda retired. What do you people hope to achieve with this? Can one describe this as an endorsement of a second term per se?
Well, definitely it is. That's my answer. It definitely it is. And going from what Chief Oshimiri has said, we did not just wake up to say, let us give him this grand reception. It was a very well thought out thing, and from what all eyes in Abia State can see. We have never had it so good since the return to civilian rule in 1999. We have had 3 governors consecutively like that, from 1999 to 2007, from 2007 to 2015, and then from 2015 to 2023. From what every eye can see, we have, we now have good governance. We have a rule of law in the place. Security is in good place. It's properly organized, and the atmosphere in Abia State is such that things are like Chief Oshimiri has said. Business is thriving. Abia State has become a destination for people that are coming to obtain goods, and things are going on well. With the good governance, with the proper management of resources, like I said, Abia State has never had it so good. This is 2 years plus some months that the government of Alex Oti has been in power, and what they have achieved, which I will reel out some of them, is unprecedented in the annals of the history of Abia State. The good thing about it is that there is no discrimination, whether it is in Abia South or Abia Central or Abia North. This is how things are going. Infrastructural development, things that Abia State is also on the verge of having a new, their own international airport, which is very, very important. Talking about seaport, that's the plan. It's already in the pipeline at Opa East area. For us to have a seaport. What about international stadium that is also in the offing at Umuahia? These are things that make a state like Abia State the #1 state. So these are the things that we saw. And again, I am the chairman of the Old Bende Progressive Union Abia South Zone, and we have seen what let me not talk. There are so many roads in Aba that has been worked on. Aba has been transformed. Are you talking about Port Harcourt Road and other places? But all the efforts of this governor we are talking about in good governance is also complemented by the activities of Honorable Mascot Ikweche, who is the honorable member representing Aba North and Aba South at the House of at the Federal excuse me, sorry, at the Federal House of Representatives, and he has made use of his constituency project stipends to transform to complement the efforts of the governor, empowering people, putting street lights everywhere in the constituency, and so on and so forth. So many things.
Okay, his PA is here. I'm sure he has a long list to reel out. But just before we bring in Mr. Kalu Idika, let me ask, this grand civic reception, is it a political, or are we looking at a situation whereby tomorrow another group would come out to say, hey, we weren't consulted, or that the people who did this belong to a particular political party? We've seen situations like this in the past. Is this the voice of Old Bende Progressive Union speaking in unison?
Well, let me start by saying that the Old Bende Progressive Union is not a political party. It is a cultural organization, and you will see that, for example, what I have just said, the governor is of the LP, and the member representing Aba North and Aba South in the Federal House of Representatives is from Abga. And another thing is that what we are doing is not an exclusive something for Old Bende Progressive Union, because what is happening in Abia State is universal for everybody. It is all inclusive, and that's why as we started planning, we were in liaison. We were in contact with Opalangwa group. We have held meetings with them, and we are even holding more. Everybody is inclusive. In Abia State, the two major blocks in Abia State is the Opalangwa and the Old Bende people. We have other groups that are not of Abia origin. They are in very large populations in Abia State, both in Aba and in Umuahia and other places. So nobody is excluded.
Okay.
What we are doing is to call a spade what we have seen. And we want a situation where this action governor, this governor that is making all these escapades, will be encouraged not to relent, not to be discouraged in any way. Because if he continues the way he is doing till the end of his tenure, wow, Abia State will never go back to Egypt at all. We will continue to be number one.
Okay, let's come to you once again, Chief Kalu Oshibiri. You are the chairman, Contact and Mobilization for the Grand Civic Reception. Now, how far have you gone in ensuring that this event would be a successful one? Is there even a guarantee that the governor would be there?
Well, let me tell you this. Governor will be there. He gave us the date. He cannot give us date and now give us the date to go and do this. At the end of the day, he will not be there. So we've been able to make a lot of effort. We've been able to reach out to our brothers and sisters and those like DIG that I told you that are not from Abia. We want everybody to be there. We want everybody to be there, including yourself. You have to be at the stadium that day to see what we are doing and disseminate the information and tell people that this man, we are celebrating him. That we have done.
Okay.
And we are very hopeful.
All right, let's bring in the PA to the member representing Aba North and Aba South Federal Constituency, Mr. Kalu Idika. Why is your boss involved in this?
Okay. Good morning, viewers. The major reason why my principal, Honorable Alexander Mascot Ipechi, member representing Aba North and South Federal Constituency, is involved. Because after party politics, the next thing you do is governance. And governance doesn't know political party. What governance knows is delivering the dividends of democracy to the populace, to those people who voted you in, who gave you that mandate to represent them. And my principal have seen that the governor is following in that trajectory, that way that the masses are getting the dividends of democracy from the governor. And that's why he decided to complement the effort of the governor by giving out more than 17 transformers to various communities in Aba North and South Federal Constituency. And also, he made a campaign promise when he was doing the campaign that he will take youths out of the street, youths who are drinking Mboromo and all whatnot, that he will take them out of the street, which he initiated the 5,000 employment program, which has gone so far, because now we are taking it batch by batch, and over 1,000 has been empowered from that 5,000 people have been empowered with tippers and startup packs for them to start their own business.
All right, I actually asked that question because right now 2027 is around the corner, and I'm sure you've heard of some political parties, including that of your principal, suspending some members of that political party for what they call anti-party activities. Now your boss is of ABGA, the governor is of the Labour Party. Are you not worried that this may be misinterpreted? Already there are some persons saying, hey, that he's doing this in order to curry favor from the governor.
Well, in politics, a lot of rumors, a lot of propaganda will come up. But when those things come, it doesn't affect governance. In politics, the whole world, the things that are imperative are what the dividends of gaining the democracy, the populace, what they need is what you go after. My boss, Honorable Alexander Mascot, aka Oyo Chana Aba, is a member of All Progressive Grand Alliance, and he remains a member. The only thing he's doing is to complement the effort of this governor, who has done extremely well to impart in the life of people in Aba, both an infrastructural development and otherwise. So that is where he stands. He has never attended any Labour Party meeting or any meeting called by any other person. Like, let me just tell you, in the center of the governance, the president will call meeting of all legislators. You won't say because you are not of APC, you won't go for that meeting. Because what we're talking about is the welfare of Nigerians. And in here, we are talking about the welfare of Abians and the people living in Aba North and South Federal Constituency, where the governor has done so well to alleviate the suffering of the people, of the masses in Aba North and South Federal Constituency. So why won't he, somebody who is enlightened, somebody who is exposed, because that is why he decided to complement the effort of governor by putting all the places the governor has that road, he has been able to be putting street lights in those various areas, and it's very, very numerous for me to mention. Even then you go to any educational sectors, he has renovated, reconstruction some schools within this Aba North and South Federal Constituency. Most of these schools are in a very, very dilapidated conditions, where he has done very, very well in order to alleviate, because there's one school we went, the children, the people, we are sitting down on the bare floor to study. The roofs were shattered. That was where he shed tears and said, I will focus on education and make sure that this future generation that will take over this government, that will take over the governance of Abia State and of Aba North and South, that they won't be in those kind of environment to study. So that is why he has taken it upon himself to make sure that he supplies educational materials, educational equipment to various schools in Aba North and South Federal Constituency. Last time he gave about 10 people a scholarship in BTC. He supplies educational materials in that school too, to help them for their studies. So these are the things he has done, and he's ready to do more.
All right. Let's come back to the Grand Civic Reception proper now. Let's talk about when this event will be taking place. Chief Oshimiri, this is your forte. When is the Grand Civic Reception holding?
On the 31st of this month, October.
Okay.
Then Friday at Enyimba Stadium.
Okay, so who are those
by 10
a.m. Okay. Let's talk about the invited guests. Are we looking at a situation whereby it's just indigenes of Old Bende, the local government areas that make up Old Bende, or is this thrown open to everybody?
It's thrown open because all of us are living in this area and we're enjoying this infrastructural development. It's open.
Okay.
Anybody that feels that this governor is doing well and is seeing what he has done is free to come in.
Okay, so
nobody is restricted. That is why we want to do it at the stadium, to make sure that the people are accommodated.
Okay, let's talk about expectations. The people you are inviting, what should they expect on that day? What is going to happen? What's the program of events like?
Good. We are going to showcase our cultural activities that day from all the 9 local governments that are going to be there to enjoy themselves and show people what we are and what we have. So people should come there and enjoy themselves that day, and we will entertain them. Not just come in, we entertain them as much as we can. So it's pure celebration of good governance. This is what we are trying to do, to make sure that this government that are doing well will continue to do well. Let me tell you again, because I know you will come to that. We're not asking anybody who wants to fight for governorship not to come up. The question is, will you win?
My next question.
That is what you want to ask me. Let me tell you this, because I know you ask me. That's the way you are coming. It is a constitutional right. Let them come and fight. But that's the question: will you win? Come and win, because you see, you cannot stop a moving train. This is what we are just talking about. Okay. When time comes, let him finish. When time comes, another person can come and continue from where he stopped.
Okay,
that's our prayer.
DIG Azubuko Oda, I'm going to rephrase the question in as much as Chief Oshimiri tried snatching it away from my lips. As the chairman of Old Bender Progressive Union Abia South Zone, are you not worried that you are shutting the door against some indigenes of that region who may have indicated interest in contesting the governorship position as well?
Well, following from what Chief Osimiri, Chief Jerry Carlo had said, there's nobody shutting anybody out. We just want to appreciate and let people know what is going on, and that we do not want a winning team to we don't want to leave the winning team for an unknown. That's why we are doing that. Anybody can come out and contest. When the Old Bender Progressive Union people, the executives and the those of them that are traditional rulers, when we went to felicitate to see the governor, we visited him. We issued a communique. We told him the reason why we want to organize this grand reception. We reeled out a lot of what he has been doing, like I said before, and he is not discriminatory. He is doing things in Abia North, Abia South, Abia Central, and everything is going on. And the communique we issued was that we called on him to, give us a date, that we want to appreciate him and want to encourage him not to relent, because the thing about it is that he, within 2 years plus 4 months or something like that, we are seeing things that we have never seen for 24 years. I keep on saying that, and we have never had it so good. Is it to talk about the Abia North area, even from Umuahia to Ebreba to Ohafia to all these places? You see the kind of road. It's not win the war road where they will do something within another 1 year. They start talking about repairing, patching, and all those things. Fantastic roads that will stand the test of time. In Umuahia, you see wonders. In Aba here, Aba has never had it so good since the time of Michael Okpara and Mbakwe. Look at how Aba is burgeoning in business everywhere. It's a center of trade, business, industries, commerce, everything. So, no, anybody that wants to contest says the person's constitutional rights, but we want everything to be done, because anybody that says he wants to contest, he should follow the rule of law. We are operating a rule of law in the country. It's not by snatching or doing any untoward things that will help anybody. We want a situation where if you want to contest, you subject yourself to the rule of law, and whoever wins will take up the gauntlet or the mantle of leadership. This is what we are talking about, and that is how Alex Otti won, because Abia people have been waiting for a long time for this kind of leader that we are having now.
All right, for those who just joined us, we have DIG Azubuko Joel Oda, a retired police officer. He's the chairman, Old Bender Progressive Union, Abia South Zone. We also have Chief Jerry Okalu Oshimiri, the chairman, Contact and Mobilization, for the Grand Civic Reception for His Excellency Dr. Alex Choma Otti, OFR. They have been talking about the forthcoming Grand Civic Reception due to take place, like you heard, in the city of Aba on Friday, the 31st of this month. They are not the only ones. We also have Mr. Kalu Idika, the PA to Chief Alex Ikweche, the member representing Aba North and Aba South Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. And of course, another gentleman whose voice you've not heard, but you get to hear him shortly, Honorable Enoch Okpai. We'll take a break now, a quick one. When we're done with this, the conversation continues. Stay with us.
Old Bende.
Onye hala nwanne ya.
Onye hala nwanne ya.
Ụmụnna bụ ike.
Ndị ezigbo mmadụ ndị si na Old Bende nke ndị mejupụtara bụ Arụchukwu Bende, Eda, Ikwu Anọ, Isikwu Atọ na Ọhafịa, tinyere ụmụnne ochie Ụmụahịa North na Ụmụahịa South na aha akpọkwasịrị Old Bende Progressive Union na-akpọ ndị eze ọdịnala, ndị isi nke okpukperechi, ndị niile bụ ndị agawa kpọtụrụ ndị Town Union na ndị ndu ha, ndị niile bụ ndị otu ndị ahịa, ndị na-atụbata adọbata na ndị na-erepụ erepụ, tinyere ụlọ ọrụ dị iche iche, ndị ọrụ aka na ndị ọrụ ngwa Cultural Organization bụ otu ahụ eji mara ụkwara ngwa, na ndị niile ihe ọma na-adị maka ha bịa na nnapụta akpọ ọkụ n'ọnụ bụ nke a na-ahaziri Dr. Alex Chioma Oti OFR bụ aka na-achị Abia Steeti ya na osote ya Injinia Ikechukwu Emetụ FNSC n'oge nnabata ahụ bụ nke a haziri iji kụpụrụ ya aka maka ọchịchị bụ nke na-eweta mmepe na mpaghara Abia dị iche iche na ihe ndị ahụrụ anya, tinyere kwụwa aka ọtọ nke ọchịchị ya ji iri isii. Ọ ga-akpọta na Fraịde ebe abalị 31 October 2025 ebe ọ ga-afịa bụ na Enyimba Sports Stadium Aba n'elekere nke ụtụtụ. Onye ezize ọdịnala ka ụbọchị ahụ bụ His Royal Majesty Eze Dr. Linus N. Mba KSS KSM bụ onye isi oche nke Abia State Council of Traditional Rulers. Onye isi na ndị ga-ele ọbịa bụ DIG Azubuko Joel Loda Esquire MNI bụ onye nara ezumike nka n'ọrụ ndị uwe ojii. Ọbịa bụ onye isi oche nke Old Bende Progressive Union. Onye ọzọ ga-etinye aka iji hụ na ile ọbịa ahụ ga-aka aka bụ Chief Alex Mascot Ikweche bụ onye na-anọchite ndị Aba North na Aba South n'ụlọ omeiwu etiti na Abuja. Chief Jerry Okalu Osimiri gaa n'ebe ahụ. Ọbịa bụ Chairman Contact and Mobilization Old Bende Progressive Union. Ndị ọzọ bụ His Royal Majesty Eze Nze Nwata Mbakwe Program Patron, Prince Isaac Oka bụ onye odeakwụkwọ na Lady Mary Ann Chinwe onye ukwu PRO. Bịa ka anyị kụpụrụ ọchịchị a aka n'ihi na eto dike na nke o mere omekwa ọzọ. Ee, dịka ị na-abịa ka Chukwu gọzie gị.
All right, so that's the message. Basically a summary of the grand civic reception due to take place in the city of Aba this month, the 31st of October 2025. We have Chief Jerry Okalu Osimiri. He is the chairman, Contact and Mobilization for the grand civic reception for His Excellency Dr. Alex Chioma Oti. We also have DIG Azubuko Joel Oda, the chairman, Old Bende Progressive Union, Abia South Zone. We have Honorable Enoch Okpai. He's of the Alex Ikweche's team. And of course, the PA to Honorable Alex Ikweche, Mr. Kalu Idika, they are all very much around. Okay, so let's come to you, Honorable Enoch Okpai. You are of Chief Alex Ikweche's team, and let me throw the question that I asked to Idika earlier. Why is your boss involved in this? I also want to believe you've seen the controversy that or the debate that ensued after the communique was issued at the end of the meeting where this decision was taken. So would like to get your reaction on that, and of course let's talk about the why Honorable Alex Ikweche is involved in this.
Thank you for having me. The involvement of Honorable Alex Ikweche in a meeting concerning the governor is because the governor is doing so well. The governor is giving the people of Abia State the good democratic dividend, and that is also what Honorable Alex Ikweche has promised Aba people, Aba North and South. That is the only attraction. It's because of the good job our governor is doing that is attracting Alex Ikweche towards the governor. So Alex Ikweche, during his campaign, promised Aba people that something new is coming. It's no longer politics as usual. And as God may have it, he went in and he saw a governor who also had the type of thing he had in mind. So they have been working together. So the only link between the governor and Ikweche is because of the good governance they are producing for Abia State. There is nothing. It's not because of whatever. It's only that Ikweche is happy with what governor is doing and he's complementing his effort. If you can see in Aba North and South, Ikweche has done more than 4 or 5 palliatives situation where all the 24 wards in Aba North and South have been dishing out food materials. What about the fuel and the kerosene? He have been telling people to go whenever he tell people to go and get kerosene and fuel free of charge. More than 20 communities in Aba North and South. He has distributed transformers, about 17 transformers. So these are things he's doing in order to complement the good effort of the governor. What about installation of energy light? If you go to places like Item Road, you see street light. If you go to Immaculate Road, Urata, you see street light. If you go to Uzonyi Urata village, you see street light everywhere. So this is to complement the effort of the governor. When the governor finish doing road work, he will put out the street light. So that is the thing, my brother.
Okay, that was Honorable Enoch Okpai. He belongs to the Alex Ikweche's team. Now let's come to you, Chief Oshimiri. Usually programs like this, you said you're using the stadium because of the magnitude of the events and the number of people you're looking at. Now let's look at the logistical aspect of this program. Are we looking at a situation where buses will be made available in different parts of Abia State to convey people to the stadium? Or what are your plans as far as logistics is concerned?
Yes, that is our plan. We are providing buses to convey people to the stadium.
Okay.
At the end of the day, they will take them back. Most especially those that are coming from far. Those within the city will also support them.
Okay.
That is what we have in mind to do.
Okay.
So those at the work committee that are doing that, we've told them strategic areas. By then, we will still come back to you to tell you that we will announce it, where people will expect the buses to take them to the stadium.
Okay, so there will be buses. Now, let's talk about the other aspect, crowd management. If you throw the Eyimba Stadium open on a Friday, one can only but imagine the kind of people that will turn out or turn up to see the governor on that day. In terms of crowd management, what do you have on ground?
Well, all the security agencies have been alerted, and they know how to manage crowds. We are not afraid of that. They will manage it properly. They'll be managing it. Even when respected president, the stadium was open. That security agencies managed it, so they're going to do their best to do that for us.
Okay. In Nigeria, there's something called Item 7. You mentioned that passively, that you're not afraid of the number. At least, if not for you, that in pure water would get to everybody.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so are you assuring the people that if they come, at least they are sure of something beyond, getting to see the governor on that day?
Oh yes, we will entertain them. At least they will have something. We have already said it. Nobody will come there without having a water. Otherwise, we will have problem. The problem we're going to have is the human beings. Somebody will be staying there and now collapse. So we will not allow such thing to happen. We have to entertain them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, if you just joined us, we are having a conversation with representatives of the Old Bende Progressive Union. We have the chairman, Aba South Zone, DIG Azubukujo Oda, retired. We also have Chief Jerry Okalu Oshimiri, the chairman, contact and mobilization for the Grand Civic Reception for His Excellency Dr. Alex Choma Oti. We also have Mr. Kalu Idika, PA to Chief Alex Ikweche, and Honorable Enoch Okpai. They have been talking about the Grand Civic Reception for the purpose of those who may have joined us recently. Let's come to you, DIG. When is this event taking place again?
It's going to take place this month, 31st. That's Friday, 31st of October, and the time of kickoff is from 10 o'clock a.m.
Okay, and the venue?
And the venue is the Eyimba International Stadium, and the place will be made to be set to receive the governor and receive all the people that are coming to show him appreciation for what he's doing. And what the whole essence is to encourage the governor, because he's already doing well, and we don't want him to relent at all.
Okay. Now, there are certain persons who will tell you that if you praise someone too much, that sometimes it gets into the person's head. And we've seen situations like that where politicians start on a good note, but along the line, due to the level of praise they get, they now start misbehaving. Are you not worried that with all these endorsements coming the way of the governor, you saying that you also endorsing him for a second term, are you not worried that along the line he may derail and say, okay, if I'm doing good, no need to improve?
Well, let me tell you something. The day we visited him and eventually presented our communique, he responded to us. He showed appreciation for our coming to appreciate his efforts, and he made it very clear to us that we ain't seen nothing yet. That he is not going to relent, and his only worry is by the time he finishes his tenure, bringing all the dividends of democracy to Abia State. The only worry he has is to get somebody who will continue from where he stopped, who will continue the transformation and the infrastructural development and other things he has started. His worry is, for that to get somebody that will continue from where he stopped, to make sure that what he has done will be continuous, and that Abia State will continue to rise from strength to strength. That was what he told us. He was very, very, very clear about it. Okay. And so with that, there is no way with that promise that we will expect somebody like him that has shown this leadership. As I'm talking to you now, just go everywhere, whether Abia North, Abia South, or Abia Central. You see government working everywhere, in action everywhere. So there is no way he can relent, because I think he has a pedigree. He has the pedigree of somebody that is an achiever. Yeah. He has shown it from his previous. He's a professional banker. He did very well in the banking sector. First Bank, Diamond Bank, that he was the CEO and so on and so forth. And he has shown great leadership and as an achiever. Why will he relent in Abia State? Because that's why I keep on saying that we have never had it so good, and there is no way he can derail from the way he's doing, because he has even made it very clear to us that he will not fail us.
All right. That's the voice of the DIG Order retired. Well, we have just about 15 minutes to the end of the conversation. For those who just joined us, we have been talking about the Grand Civic Reception in honor of the Governor, His Excellency Governor Alex Choma Oti. We have representatives from the Old Bender Progressive Union helping us understand why they decided to come up with this plan, to come up with this Grand Civic Reception. Chief Jerry O. Kalu Oshimirizie, DIG Azubuko Joel Oda is here in the studio. We also have Mr. Kalu Ibika, PA to the member representing Aba North and Aba South Federal Constituency. We have Honorable Enoch Opai. At this point, our phone lines will be thrown open for you to call if you have questions regarding the Grand Civic Reception. If you have comments or suggestions, feel free to call 0907 677 1029, 0907 677 1029, or 0916 988-1029. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
Chief, good morning.
Good morning.
Everybody there in the studio, good morning.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you, all of you. My name is Apostle Chigezobu, calling from Aba, an indigenous of Ada. My brother and my brothers in the studio, I really bless you day. My take is this. Whatever people are saying, you said it in English very, very well. We had it. But one of you supposed to say it in our bended name, our language. Let people know it's from them, the fully, not only English. Secondly, our dressing code. Are we coming with our Okara judge, the finest one, to come? Everybody can come with their music and everything. See, 2027, we know where we are going. That one, no, we have already said it. We are already endorsed, whether you like it or not. We are already endorsed. So we just start the whole drum to start to be beaten. So let one of you download everything with Igbo and use our language to say it. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
All right. Thank you. Okay. He said he has understood everything said, but he wants it to be interpreted in Igbo. Okay, Chief Oshimiri would help us with that, but let's attend to more calls. Hello. Good morning. Please, can you move away from your radio? All right. Go ahead.
Our government, more especially our House of Representatives, Alex Ikwete, and others in the House. What they say is truth, nothing but truth. I congratulate.
All right, thank you. Please, when you call, do us the favor of turning off your radio so we can hear you clearly. All right. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Can you turn off your radio? Let's talk through your phone. All right, go ahead, Maxwell.
Yes, having a reception in honor of His Excellency is a good thing. Within this period, the man came on board. Abia has made a tremendous progress in all aspects. So I doubt what the opposition will do by 2027. And next week, all the way. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
Yeah, this is the Prince Glenn from Immaculate.
Go ahead.
Yeah, on the civic station for our...
All right, do call back. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you for joining us. We would appreciate if you speak up.
Carlo.
Carlo, where are you calling from?
I'm going to say because Ghana by him that will be old band. Man of my old band on an old king. Who would I get a procedure in that?
Not only for band.
Line. Procedure line out behind Ghana.
All right, thank you. Some other person had made that point. Just keep listening. We told you that Chief Oshimiri would summarize the conversation so far in Igbo. All right, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
Last month, we and I addressed that old men in your speech. Hello?
Go ahead, we can hear you.
So yesterday, I had interested. I lost my time 15 years ago. I got a spend the last month. Those are Sarah, teach up everywhere. So they may have friends, you know that support, right? Them that one or the other, they were welfare of those disabilities in the old bend the north. Who we are making a matter welfare. Iowa.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's start addressing some of the things raised. The most outstanding one so far is, would there be a dress code on that day, or is everyone expected to wear whatever that is decent enough?
Well, I'm going to so they want to come. Unubiko, Emaram. Nso banka sababu banda nche tudu akwika moduku moyenta munye chebudu akwo ore me asokubeka wanu ya obode mma ansukwa asusu ayi lobo anda asu ya mande abunde obenda emeka ansekata to wabia wanu aisu watu wabia isokwu ayi mbu onisi ayi bu governor ayi oti choba ndabia onde mezi onde meka nka ifanya de meka yanya obelara ife ayaka futombo yame yadai ma obu obudai oto obudai ma ansta na basaya sono posa igwe on the 31st omo ma ani me abumbache Friday uno bia no na anyi zo tai kware yakabe yoboto and if no ado ya those are 9 local governments, including Ada. If on that don't is by the cultural festival, or if I'm on the spectrum the road is one. Burokara, Gebro, Obuago, Gebra Bacharo, Bunguacha, Presaya, Yabru Seni, Presaya Drobia, Black Bankanga is one. Or be Francho to me. Messi was so good requiring from Arado. A Bagagawa, Doriabia. I don't know trouser, young way, Yabra Bokara, Yokara, Mayabia. I may you but I don't see how happy if Umujalambia. The one.
All right, thank you. Let's take more calls. Hello, good morning. Hello, please, can you move away from your radio? Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
This is Marole Ngozi.
Elder, please do us the favor of turning off your radio. Let's talk through your phone.
I'm off the radio, please. I'm off the radio.
All right, go ahead, sir.
I thank this group of people that have organized this particular type of registration for my governor. Second tenor is well assured, no problem, no debate about it. I want to make a small suggestion that he complete this assignment of congratulating him and thanking him to look deep into the affair of the retirees in this state, especially teachers, who he has promised that he's going to look into their problem of gratuity payment. Please use this medium to connect him, and he's going to do it. I know what he can do right from inception. He was my boy. He was a schoolboy with me at Mbokonta Primary School when he was in primary school. And I know the quota. I know the father very well, the mother very well. And I know that all things being equal, God will use him effectively to sanitize the state. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Thank you, Elder. Elder used one stone to kill two birds. Yes, he actually wants you people to use this opportunity to remind the governor of a promise he made, talking about the retirees in the state, their pension and gratuities. Okay. Are you giving him an assurance that... Okay.
Because the government. I am if one day, man. The boss of my liar, and the Cataya is one. I acquire a lobby was and dying retirees, any work over. Don't put it in Harando. Makawan Hono, on Uria. I acquire.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ben.
Thank you.
And good morning, the old Ben. Yes, I want to appreciate you people for coming out for the reception. My name is Uche Nesin. I'm calling from Aba this morning. Please, while you are hosting our amiable governor, please do well to ask our governor the site of our recreational center that was built with 6.5 billion naira in Abia State. And also do well to ask our governor the location of the 51 smart schools that was built with 54 billion. And also do well to ask our governor what happened after he campaigned and tell the people to vote for him that he will not tamper the local government fund. And why is it tampering the local government fund today?
All right.
And also do well ask our governor what happened when he was doing campaign, when he come to market. He said that he is not going to look into the affairs of the market, that the marketers will select who would be their leader. But under his leadership today, the highest builder collects the position of the leadership. Thank you for having me. Good morning, dear.
All right, thank you, Uchenna. Another plea that he wants you to convey some of these things to the governor. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
Yeah, I am Honorable Ivo Magic Panther Alessandra.
Go ahead, sir.
I am the President General of Imo State Youth, resident in Abia State. Oshimiri achọrọ m ikele gị. Oshimiri Chief Jerry Kalu, ana m ekele gị.
Ndewo nwanne m nwoke. Ndewo.
Yes, ọwa Alessandra na-ekwu. In fact, I want to align with old Bende in Toto. His Excellency Governor Alex Woki, I never believed in him. But they say it is out of the eating. Oh. I want to tell you that Governor Alex Woki has surprised me. And that was why on the 30th of August this year, I mobilized Imo State Youth under my command for a special cleanup exercise in Aba to appreciate his good work. I don't want to take your time. I align, and Imo people in general align with what the old bed is doing on 31st. And we must be there to congratulate and thank his again.
Thank you. I'm clapping for you, Anasa. Bye, man.
Thank you and thank you.
Thank you. I didn't understand though. I didn't understand that day.
Okay, he's gone, Chief. Okay, this will be the last call. Yes.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
My name is Daniel Obon. I'm calling from Okwa West local government area.
Daniel, go ahead.
Honestly, Dr. Alex Chomoti OFR, the Deputy Governor for the state, has done well in office. Abia suffered total neglect and infrastructural decay in the past. He has now changed 20 years in office. Even the blind man can see his good works. The governor has demonstrated capacity. Indeed, he is a capacity governor. His second term is guaranteed. His second term tenure is assured. In fact, Alex Oti all the way. Daniel Obona from Okwa West. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Daniel. Okay, Chief Oshimiri, let's come to you. Some of the callers had made a plea that you should talk about the Grand Civic reception in Igbo, probably to accommodate those who do not understand English. So, can we talk about the Grand Civic reception in Igbo? When is it happening? Where is it happening? The guest expected, the time. So let's talk about all this. Let's say in 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Ndewo. No money. Unewoli where enjoy we bo na aguno. Roma the obende. I can do bo. Wunde naga udo akwụkwọ. Naga chike. Ma nwatakịrị ma okenye na n'okwu oyibo. Ọ bụrụ na maka asọkwuru okwu anyị ebe a ga na-anụ ya. Ụmụ ahụla anyị bịara ikwu maka Alex Oti ihe mere ụlọ mere anyị n'Abia steeti. Ya mee obodo anyị mmadụ anyị ụtọ anyị sị ka anyị kpọọ mmadụ niile bụ ndị obede na ndị ụmụnne anyị niile sebirile dị iche iche dị n'Abia ka ha pụta ụbọchị ahụ ka anyị gwakwana ya n'obido anyị mma n'ọrụ ọ na-arụ ọrụ anyị ka ọrụ gawa n'ihu. Ụbọchị anyị ga-eme ha bụ ụbọchị Friday on the 31st bụ ohu afọ iri na otu na ọnwa ka unu pụta n'atanye iri nke ụtụtụ and ihe unu ga-eyi ụbọchị ahụ mgbe furu na-eyi eme mmemme n'obodo unu anyị nwe na local gọọmenti anyị nwe ihe anyị na-eyi aga ma anyị gebe n'obe mmemme unu yiri ya bịa ya unu na-ama akwa ịmara akwa iwere efe kwụkwasị ya n'elu ọ bụrụ na ọ wụ ụkara were ụkara anyị mara were okpu agụ ihe dị mkpa ịma anyị niile bụ ndị okpu agụ were okpu agụ tinye n'isi ụmụ nwaanyị anyị na-enwe yunifọm ha na-eji aga mmemme ha yiri yunifọm ha were bịa a ga-enyechi unu stand onye ọbụla bịa na ya lee anya ọ ga-ahụ stand ya irute na geeti ị ga-ahụ ndị ji ndị na-ebe a na-aja okere ebe unu si unu ekwu emu direct ebe unu ga-anọ ọdụ nọrọ ọdụ nọsa ahụ bụrụ egwuregwu unu bịa akpọ unu naba ebe nke unu ndị ga-enye unu ihe unu ga-eri abịakwa ebe ahụ otu esi hazie ya wetara unu agaghị abịa lụwa ọgụ anyị agaghị emewe mkpọtụ jọs onye bịa dọrọ nwayọọ ihe ọbụla anyị ga-eme ya gaa nke ọma ụbọchị ahụ arụ nke unu pụta n'igwe obi dị mma ala sara ihe kwuru unu bụ ndị ụmụnne anyị ndị Imo obi dị anyị mma Enugu Anambra unu na-emezi emezi ọ ya mere unu ebe a ji banye unu ihe ndị abịa na-eme ebe a na-emere ndị bịara abịa ego obodo ọzọ ere ahụ ya ọ bụ ka ndị abịa na-eme ma ọ ya mere anyị ji hụ ndị ọbụla bịara ebe a n'anya ka anyị na ha na-emekọ mbọchị anyị ga-edebechara ụlọ ebe unu ga-anọ unu bịa ka anyị nọ mekọ too ya ka okwu dịka mee karịa dịka o si na-eme ugbu a ndewonu.
All right, DIG Oda, in a minute, what are you leaving the people with?
Thank you very much for this 1 minute opportunity. In conclusion, I want to tell Abia people that what is going to happen on the 31st of October, Friday 31st of October, is for us to show solidarity to somebody who is an achiever, to somebody who has achieved a lot within a short period, to somebody with whom we have never had it so good what we are seeing him do, to show that appreciation and to encourage him not to relent, and above all, as majority of us are Christians, for us to continue to pray God to sustain him with his right hand of righteousness so that he will continue to do what he knows best.
Okay. All right. Thank you, DIG Oda. Let's come to you, Carlo. We understand that your principal, Honorable Alex Ikweche, will be live on air on Monday. That's a week today. So, in 30 seconds, what are you leaving us with?
Well, only thing I will tell about people, for them to keep faith in my principal, aka Oyocha Naba, who has made Aba people to be heard in the National Assembly, who has brought light in the city of Aba North and South Federal Constituency. And I also want people to understand that this man we are talking about has what it takes to take Aba North and South Federal Constituency to the next level.
All right.
So on that note, I want the viewers to be alert on Monday. The man, Oyocha Naba, will be here live. And anybody who has questions, whatever thing you have, come on Monday. He will be here live. Thank you.
Okay, Honorable Y, in 30 seconds.
Thank you, my brothers and sisters. We have known and heard about Oyocha Naba, Honorable Mascot Ikweche, and I ask us to continue to support him. He needs our support to represent us well. Very soon, he will do a very big empowerment of all in Aba. So you people will be communicated at that time. Thank you and God bless.
Okay, DIG.
Yes. The last thing I want to say is that what we are doing on that 31st also includes every citizen that is in Abia State, particularly in Abia South Zone. So on that note, we are inviting, we also include people from the north, the Hausas that are resident in Aba, the Yorubas that are resident here, the Urobos, all the tribes of Nigeria, that because Aba is a highly cosmopolitan place. There is nobody that is excluded. That is the point I am making. Please let everybody come. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. DIG Azubuko Joel Oda, retired, the chairman, Old Bender Progressive Union, Abia South Zone. Thank you for coming around. Thank you, Chief Jerry O. Carlo Shimiri, the chairman, Contact and Mobilization Grand Civic Reception for His Excellency Dr. Alex Choma Oti. Thank you for coming around.
Thank you.
And of course, Honorable Enoch Obai, thank you for coming around.
Thank you.
And Mr. Carlo Idika, thank you for coming around.
Thank you, my brother.
All right.
I'll see you next week.
Okay. People and Politics continues.
Old Bender.
Onyahala wanneya.
Onyahala wanneya.
Umunna bike.
The good people of Old Bende, comprising Arochukwu Bende, Eda, Ikwano, Isiwato, Ohafia, Umunochi, Umaya North, and Umaya South local government areas, under the auspices of Old Bende Progressive Union, invites traditional rulers, religious bodies, stakeholders, town unions, market unions, importers and freight forwarders, corporate bodies, artisans, all Ungwa cultural organization, Ukwanangwa Apex body, and the general public, as we welcome His Excellency Dr. Alex Choma Oti OFR, the Executive Governor of Abia State, and his Deputy, Engineer Ike Chukwuemetu FNSE, to a historic grand reception in appreciation for his transformational and transparent leadership that has brought massive infrastructural development in all parts of Abia State. Date, Friday, 31st October 2025. Venue, Aimba Sports Stadium, Aba. Time, 10 a.m. Royal Father of the Day, His Royal Majesty Eze Salinus and Mba KSM. Chairman, Abia State Council of Traditional Rulers. Chief Host, DIG Azubuko Joel Oda, Esquire. MNI, retired. Chairman, Old Bender Progressive Union. Host, Chief Alex Mascot Ikweche. Member representing Aba North and Aba South Federal Constituency, Abuja. Chief Jerry O. Kalu Oshimiri. Chairman, Contact and Mobilization, Old Bender Progressive Union. His Royal Majesty Eze Nzewata Mbakwe, Grand Patron, Prince Isaac Oka, Secretary, Lady Marianne Chinwe Onyuku PRO. Come, let's celebrate good governance.
People and Politics, providing the alternative voice within the democratic space.
And of course, that's the ambience from Abuja this morning, where some protesters under the banner #Free Nnamdi Kanu are on the streets of Abuja demanding for the unconditional release of the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, who has been in detention since 2021 when he was arrested in faraway Kenya and brought back to Nigeria. Well, it's actually the bigger story out of the land this morning. I want to believe most of you are putting a tab on that. If you move around the city of Aba, there is skeletal activity. Most shops are not opened. Less keke on the road. Less vehicles on the road. Most schools are also shut down. This is just a situation report of what's happening right here in the city of Aba. Of course, in Abuja, we understand that the police and other security agencies are also monitoring in real time what the protesters led by Omoyele Sowore are doing in Abuja. Of course, the police and other security agents have made it clear that they would not entertain protests in certain areas within Abuja. For instance, the Aso Rock Villa, they said it's a no-go area. The National Assembly complex, the police said, based on a court order, that the protesters are not allowed to come within that axis. Also, the force headquarters, otherwise known as Edet House, is prohibited for the protesters. But just before the protests commenced this morning, yesterday, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, warned members of the hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu Now movement not to vandalize critical national assets and infrastructure in the Federal Capital Territory. NSCDC FCT Commandant Olushola Odumosu disclosed this in a statement in response to plans by human rights activists Shawarare to organize a protest today, being Monday, October 20. Odumosu called on citizens in support or against the planned rally to adhere strictly to the provisions of the court order. According to him, the Corps has massively deployed officers and men to protect all public infrastructure, as well as ensure the protection of residents across the FCT before, during, and after the protest. He further said personnel had been warned not to shoot, harass, or intimidate any law-abiding citizen, but criminals and vandals trying to hijack the situation would not be condoned. Well, for me, the last paragraph says it all. And that is what is expected of the security agencies today. Nigerians have the right to protest peacefully. It's guaranteed by the Constitution. So, it is not in the place of the security agents to thwart these protests like we've seen in the past. Their responsibility is to ensure that the protest is peaceful, protect the protesters from people who are sponsored by some interest to instigate crisis or cause chaos, and give the authorities a reason to crack down on the protest. Protest is supposed to be civil. It can be peaceful. We've seen protests in the past. And the question this morning is, why is it that whenever a protest is anti-government, the security agents are always apprehensive? But if it is pro-government, you don't get to see all these threats coming from the security agencies. For instance, just last week, some persons had gathered in the same Abuja to protest against today's protest. We did not hear of any tear gas, any massive deployment of military, police, and what have you. So why can't we use the same approach for pro-government protests? Use the same thing for the anti-government protests. Okay, for the people listening, whatever it is you've chosen to do today, let wisdom guide you. Okay, let wisdom prevail. Be peaceful. It would make no sense if you give the authorities an opportunity to come after you. All right, we move on to other stories this morning quickly. The crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has taken a new twist as the party's National Secretary Samuel Anyanwu petitioned the Department of State Services, the Inspector General of Police, and the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) over an alleged forgery of his signature, a development that further threatens the conduct of the party's scheduled November National Convention. In petitions dated October 15 and submitted to INEC, DSS, and the IGP on October 16, Anyanwu affirmed that he never signed the August 29 letter to INEC regarding the November 15 to 16 National Convention. You may recall that despite the decision to hold its National Elective Convention in Ibadan, Oyo State on November 15 and 16, tension persists within the PDP as allies of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, continues to express discontent with the leadership of acting National Chairman Umar Damagum. In his petition, Anyanwu denied the authorship of the letter sent to INEC, allegedly bearing his signature, and called on the IGP and DSS to conduct an investigation into the matter. Obviously, there are certain persons who have sworn to ensure that the PDP knows no peace, probably until after the 2027 elections. If you all recall, there was a meeting where it was agreed that the party would hold a national convention. During that meeting, we all thought that peace had finally returned to the PDP, but events later has proven otherwise. It's been one fight after another as we speak. The acting national chairman, or if you like, the national chairman Damagon, is up in arms against the national legal advisor of the party. Now it is Samuel Anyanwu saying he never signed a notification letter to INEC notifying the Electoral Commission of the convention of the party. So it is obvious that certain interests do not want peace to reign in the PDP. They want to keep the party in this array, so the party would not put up a good fight ahead or during the 2027 election. November is how many days away? Just about 11 days away. And the party that intends holding a national convention is still fighting amongst itself. It says a lot about what's happening. Maybe just like the Labour Party went, these persons also want the PDP to go the way of the Labour Party, where there will be no peace, there will be factions here and there, fighting, probably until the 2027 election for the ruling party, the APC, to have a smooth ride. Okay, away from that, let's talk about the forthcoming Anambra governorship election. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has announced plans to conduct a mock accreditation exercise in Anambra State to test the upgraded bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS, ahead of the November governorship election. According to a statement issued at the weekend by Victoria Etamesi, who is the Director of Voter Education and Publicity of INEC, the exercise will take place on Saturday, October 25, at selected polling units across the state's 3 senatorial districts. INEC explained that the mock exercise aimed to evaluate the BVAS's response time and the efficiency of result uploads on the INEC results viewing, otherwise known as IREV portal. The polling units chosen for the exercise are situated in Oka South, Idemili North, Oyi, Anambra East, Agwata, and Orumba North local government areas. Well, this sounds good. I want to believe INEC will not just talk, they would also walk the talk this time. I was listening to the REC in INEC, and he was giving all manner of assurances that unlike what happened during the 2023 presidential election, that Anambra, the BVAS worked, and that's because for every BVAS machine they've made provision for multiple networks, so there will be no issue of glitch or no glitch. Let's see how it goes. Just few days away for the governorship election in that state. And talking about the assurance that BVAS would work, the INEC resident electoral commissioner in Anambra, Queen Agu, said the commission has made adequate preparations, both logistics, testing of the BVAS and IREV and what have you. Let's take a listen to what she said yesterday.
And since 2023, there's never been a hitch in Anambra. When we had hitch in 2023 in other places, we didn't have in Anambra. We had Plan B, and Plan B helped us. Our Plan B is that outside the data, we have extra other data, so that at any point in time where the one that is in the beaver wants to fail, we give a support to be sure that we upload. We've always uploaded seamlessly. As we are speaking, we've gone around and did network audit to ensure that we don't go with one network. We go with about 3 to 4 networks and back up.
Well, does the INEC resident electoral commissioner, Queen Agu, giving assurances that unlike what transpired during the 2023 presidential election in most parts of the country, that Anambra was exempted, and this time around during the governorship election that the BVAS and IREV would work just as Nigerians anticipate. Okay, let's talk education issues now. The federal government has clarified that English language and mathematics remain compulsory subjects for all students registering for their O-level examinations, despite the recent review of admission requirements into tertiary institutions. In a statement issued yesterday by the Federal Ministry of Education, the government said the new policy on streamlined admission criteria did not exempt any candidates from registering or sitting for the two core subjects. According to the statement signed by the Education Ministry's Press and Public Relations Director, Boriowo Folashade, the clarification became necessary following misinterpretations of the new O-level admission framework. Okay, in other words, what the Education Ministry is saying this morning is simple. That for certain courses in the universities, when it comes to admission, okay, for instance, you want to study theater arts, that some schools can afford to admit you if you do not have a credit in maths. But would you sit for maths during your SSCE? The ministry says yes, that it is compulsory. You must sit for maths and English during your SSCE. But when it comes to admissions, admission matters, there are exemptions for certain courses. So people should not say, hey, because I intend studying theater art, you now opt out of maths during your SSCE. The Ministry of Education said they never issued such a statement. Okay, we have just a few minutes left on the show this morning. Let's hear from you. We have 0907 677 1029, 0916 988 1029. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my big Ben.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead, your name.
My name is Ogan David. I'm calling from my hometown, Charo Loco, Iguana, my head to be precise.
Go ahead.
It baffles me to to continue seeing things going wrong way. What is going on in Abuja now is a kind of something. When you talk about operation and revenge, why not justify the same court that claims that says that Nnamdi Kanu has nothing, the same court that is giving options? Operation and revenge, why not justifying violence? The Bible acknowledges that operation may make a wise one act crazy. That is, in a rational manner. Many become outraged when they are mistreated basis of their race, religion, or nationality. Where do we go from here is the question. I don't want to go further. I have to stop so far here to make room for others to bring their own opinions or whatever.
All right. Thank you, Uncle O. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
This is Comrade Elijah, I'm one of the street journalist.
Go ahead.
Let me react quickly to what the last caller just said, talking about the protest that is going on in Abuja. And I've been following the process since morning. And as alleged, some people have been arrested. The likes of Ejiofor and the younger brother to Nnamdi Kanu. But I don't know why a peaceful protest should turn into this. Even some pictures from the internet where Shoro was running. And I'm yet to see some of our leaders who have been saying that they have been securing the release of Nnamdi Kanu, in as much as they have to be very, very careful this time around, talking about the representative of Nnamdi Kanu. But in all this, in nutshell, the best thing for them to do is to release Nnamdi Kanu. I think if they should release Nnamdi Kanu, all these problems we are seeing today will be thing of the past. And I pray at the end of today, we are not going to see any any news carrying that somebody has been shot, as much as Anaho, tear gas here and there. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, comrade. Okay, on the Facebook page, Uke Gulam Eke from Umori in Asa. Has the government of Nigeria not made it difficult for citizens to believe in one Nigeria? If they like, they should hold Mazin Nnamdi Kanu till eternity. Nigeria is heading to a serious journey of no return if things continue this way. Okay, thank you. Let's move on. Who else? Okay. All right, thank you. Okoromecha, we've taken something from you already. Daniel Ogbonna from Okwa West. Federal government should, as a matter of urgency, release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu so that there will be peace in the southeastern Nigeria at large. There must be opposition parties in Nigeria. Their voices cannot be silenced. Okay? One more. Who else? Okay, let's see if we can take one more call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Your name and location.
My name is Chifano Nankia.
Go ahead.
So, I want to ask you a question. Why is it a big thing in the federal government in using Nnamdi Kanu? Somebody cannot do anything. Every day you do need charges. Why not release the young man? This is that we are one Nigeria. If that's what you are going like this, we are not one. We're not supposed to have been released. The terrorists in the north, we are negotiating with them, giving them conditions. Why this particular one is so serious for them? It's because it's from South. Let us keep on this. Our leaders, they look people now. When they will start, when I say God, when I say look, go.
All right. Thank you. You can actually make your points without threatening anybody. Okay. Obuago Emmanuel Isimba, the hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest going on in the cities. My life is very precious to me and I have to safeguard my life. I cannot risk my life for another person. Okay? Today is not just another day, it's a day history will remember to everyone stepping out today for the Free Nnamdi Kanu protest led by Omoyele Sowore. We see you. We salute you. Your courage is the voice of millions who refuse to bow to silence and fear. Stay safe, stay alert, and remember, freedom doesn't beg, it demands. Well, that's the size of the program this morning. Thank you. Do well to join us tomorrow for another edition. Have yourself a great day. My name is Ben Mwatu.
The Abia State Structures for Signage and Advertisement Agency ABSA hereby reminds all business owners, churches, schools, hotels, eateries, advertisers, and the general public to renew their signage permit and settle all related fees on or before October 31, 2025 to ensure smooth and efficient operations of the agency. A statement signed by the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Honorable Mrs. Victoria Dibuma Onbiko, directs that all signage fees and outstanding payments must be made into the designated IGR account using the appropriate ABSA code and ABSA numbers. Please note that enforcement of non-compliance will commence in the first week of November 2025. Defaulters will have their signage materials removed and may face legal action. For further inquiries, please visit ABSA Head Office, Oguribe Layout, Omuahia, Aba Office, number 15, Ikotebene Road, opposite Ezema Police Station, Aba, or you can call offices 0904 412 2251, 0904 412 2251, or 0912 220 9965. Again, 0912 220 9965. Please be properly guided. Signed, Honorable Mrs. Victoria Dibuma Onwubiko, MD, CEO, ABSA.
Your radio never sounded so good. We're playing the best variety. 24/7, 365.
Magic 102.9 ABBA. We're the station that beats all the competition.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils,